Stop listening to your friends at the senior center who say you don't need a real ID. That single piece of bad advice won't just cause a delay, it will end your vacation at the security checkpoint today. Today the grace period is over. The soft enforcement we've been hearing about for years is officially history. Real ID is fully live, and if you have the wrong card in your wallet, you are not getting on that plane. It doesn't matter if you have a first-class ticket, it doesn't matter if you've been a frequent flyer for 40 years, and it certainly doesn't matter how much you argue with the officer. The gate is closed. For travelers over 60, the confusion is at an all-time high. A single document error means missing the grandkids, missing the cruise you've saved years for, and losing your non-refundable ticket. But don't stay home out of fear. I'm going to give you the ID traffic light system so you never get turned away. Let's start with the red zone, the senior exemption myth. I hear it every day in my emails. I'm 75, surely they won't turn me away. Or, I have my Medicare card and my old license, that should be enough. The brutal truth? The Department of Homeland Security does not care if you've been flying since before the TSA even existed. To the digital scanners at the podium, you are not a person with a story, you are just a barcode and a security chip. If your license has the words, "Not for federal identification," printed on it, or if it's missing that tiny gold or black star in the top right corner, you are in the red zone. In some states, like California, it's a star inside a bear. In others, it's a star inside a circle. But without that mark, your license is just a piece of plastic for driving to the grocery store. It is no longer a travel document. Red means stop. No star, no flight. Period. Now, let's talk about the yellow zone. This is the confirm ID trap, and it is the most dangerous part of the 2026 regulations. If you show up today without a real ID, the TSA might offer you what they call a secondary identity verification. This sounds like a safety net, but it's actually a high-stress interrogation. Starting this month, this process costs $45. That fee is non-refundable, and you pay it before they even tell you if you're cleared. And here is why it's a trap for seniors: they use what's called knowledge-based authentication. An officer will look at a screen and ask you questions from your deep past, things like, which of these 4 addresses did you live at in 1982, or which of these 5 cars was registered to your name in the 90s. If you get flustered, if your memory fails you for a second because you're stressed about your flight, and you answer incorrectly, you are denied. You're out $45, and your flight is gone. Even if you pass, the process takes an average of 30 extra minutes. If you're already running late, the yellow zone is a death sentence for your travel plans. We want you in the green zone. Green means peace of mind. To stay here, you need one of 4 specific documents. First, a real ID-compliant driver's license with the star. Second, a valid US passport book. But here is the secret many seniors forget: the passport card. I recommend the passport card to almost every traveler over 60. It's credit card sized, it fits right in your wallet behind your license, and it's the gold standard for domestic flights. It's cheaper than a full passport book and serves as the ultimate insurance policy. If you have this, you never have to worry about whether your state's DMV is up to date or if your license has the right star. It is the get-out-of-jail-free card for airport security. Wait, there's a 4th one, the Enhanced Driver's License, or EDL. If you live in Michigan, New York, Vermont, or Washington State, you might have this. It doesn't always have a star, sometimes it has a small American flag icon. This is a green zone document. But be careful, a standard license from these states is still red zone. You must check for that flag or the enhanced label. Now, for my viewers with pacemakers, artificial joints, or other medical implants, listen very closely. I get this question every day: does Real ID change how I go through the scanner? The answer is no, but it has changed if you even get to the scanner. You see, the security process is a 2-step gate. Step 1 is the identity check at the podium. Step 2 is the physical screening. You cannot request a pat-down, you cannot use the disability lane, and you cannot explain your medical condition to the screening officers until you pass that first podium. If your ID is red zone, you are stopped at the door. You won't even get the chance to tell them about your hip replacement or your heart monitor. You'll be sent back to the check-in counter before you ever take your shoes off. Get the ID right first, so you can travel comfortably second. So, what is the action plan? We are in the backlog season of 2026. Millions of people waited until this February deadline to fix their documents, and the DMV is a nightmare. Step 1. Pull out your wallet right now. Don't wait until you're packing your bags. Look at your license. If there is no star, move to Step 2. Step 2. Go find your passport. Check the expiration date. In 2026, many airlines are becoming stricter about the 6-month rule, even for domestic travel. If your passport expires within the next 6 months, renew it today. Step 3. If you have neither, or if your passport is expired, do not try to walk in to a government office. Use the TSA's digital appointment portal. And here is a pro tip for 2026. Take a high-quality photo of your real ID or passport and keep it in a travel folder on your phone. While a photo isn't a substitute for the physical card at the podium, having that record can speed up the confirm ID process if your wallet is ever lost or stolen during your trip. The good old days of lenient security and friendly officers who make an exception for seniors are officially over. The 2026 enforcement is automated, digital, and heartless. Don't be the person standing at the podium, arguing with a federal agent while your plane pushes back from the gate. Be the prepared traveler. Be the person who walks through that line with total confidence because you are in the green zone. Check your ID right now. Seriously, do it before this video ends. If you're worried about how the new 2026 baggage weight rules or the basic economy seat traps will affect your next trip, click on my next video right here. I'll show you how to avoid the hidden fees that are targeting seniors this year. Don't forget to subscribe to join our community of fearless senior travelers. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you at the gate.